All right. So we're gonna have to redo the weapon hand tutorial video, mainly because my keyboard died in the recording and I couldn't escape the game or make changes that I wanted. Now let's do this again. Um, so we're gonna launch this up. So first things first. Let me turn off the 3D. Go into settings. I went into graphics and advanced, and it didn't have. Did that to ultra. I supposed to set everything to ultra just for. Actually, that probably not. Guys, I don't care about that. Okay, so we're good there, and we're gonna go to accessibility really quick, and we're gonna make sure chromatic reverberation is off. Make sure that's off. Let's not do bloom. Do bloom some other time. Film grade off. I'll leave the lens flare. Let's apply that. Go back. Okay. Check that we are in full screen mode. We are. Alright. We're not using upscaling. That's fine. Wait, what options we have? And let's use XDSS. Not ultra quality. Apply. Back. Alright, let's start a new game. Let's delete whatever we have in here. Yeah. New game. Alright. We're in the game. So I already made a profile for it, but let me show you what I actually did. Skip this.
Okay, Ember. Their leader.
Alright, let's see.
They're calling him.
Oh, it looks like when we're in here, we probably need to. There we go. Now it's in 3D. Let's go up to this post. I mean, it's already correct now if you want to just play, but let's make it like when it was not correct. So I'm gonna clear the options that I need to use to. Okay, so let's clear all this. Make it 0, 0. You can see it'll start popping out of the screen a lot. 0, 0, 0, and default is to 250, how it usually shows. And that's the problem. And it's one more thing too is the pop out target. We're gonna set that to 0 to see how it's like broken for a lot of people that when they set their 3D settings it'll look like this. So everything is very strong basically near the camera, and I mean that's fine for like the game. It's just the weapon hand can't be isolated. So let's show you the first issue. Okay, first thing you want to do is allow pop out. So we're gonna allow some pop out. So we're gonna allow about that much. I mean, we could max it out for now just for our testing. But I don't recommend that. You'll see why in a bit in the future. But right now, just leave it like that. And we're gonna go to this part, and we're gonna adjust this one until it's somewhat satisfying, like not too far. Right here, it's about. If you go to like 75, it's kind of nice, but we're affecting too much of the world at this point. You can probably see it when I go look down like that near that post as it works out. If I If I reduce that back down, you see what's going on. Basically pushing things into the world. But it affects the world too, so we have to be careful about that. So it was about 75. The way we adjusted it before was to do this and this, so it's quite aggressive as well, only near the camera. I probably made it too aggressive, and it may have been better if we did it up to like here and went to like 60. Yeah, but then that's too strong, as you can see. These different adjustments do different things. But the first thing you should adjust is that first one right here. I mean, you can get away with a lot with this. Let's set that to default. And that's how we had it there. But, okay, let me explain what these things do. The first one is this one, which is the minimal amount. If you set to 0, it's off. And we adjust it just a little bit until we go past, let's set this to default 250. We can adjust this until we are satisfied, and I mean and we can just be done. You just do that and we're ready to go already. See, not much to do. But we probably don't want to affect too much of the world as well. That's when we start bringing in the adjustment. You'll see that the world will kind of return to normal a bit, depending how far you're willing to adjust it. This would be fine for most people already, because anything that's near the camera gets reduced. You can see this obvious warping. There's not much we can do about that, but it should be a minimal amount where most people won't notice, because most of the game won't have that warping. And I mean, that's enough for most people. I would play like this. I would have been happy with this. And maybe this is what I'll go with the what's that? That was weird. Like a part of the gun, kinda. Okay, whatever that was. Alright. So let's play the game now a little bit to see if this is comfortable. Ooh, you know what? I almost forgot to I forgot to actually tell you the reason why the other weapon profile will not work. And let me just show you now. So even though we adjusted this part, it doesn't matter. If we go into this custom weapon profile and we start cutting, you see the different options: cut off, precision, tuning, scale. Well, if we start trying to cut the weapon out of the game, I guess this will be a high number because see, let's start eating into the world. So if we go, dude, you see it starts affecting objects in the world. We don't want that. Sometimes you're allowed to do this kind of cutoff and it won't affect anything else, but in this game it's the weapon hand is merged with the world. That's the problem. So let's ignore that for now. Obviously, if you don't have the 3D glasses on, it'll look kind of weird, but you can see how it breaks even without that. You see this distortion that's not quite right. It'll look broken in different 3D methods. Oh, whatever that was. If we go to side by side, you see how it looks broken. Also in the depth buffer view, you can also see how it will look broken as well. If we go to the depth buffer view here, if we turn it to normal, you see that's how it eats into the world like that. We don't want that. Hard cutoff in this instance because it affects items in the world. We're gonna set that to 0. Right now it's set to default. If we lower this, oh, this won't. Oh, we have to reset that. Alright, so you won't see a difference on this one and adjusting it here, but you can see it when it's in a 3D image. Let me check if it's visible on this guy. No, it's not. But you can see it does move in the world. So let's set that to 0. 6.65 or 625, whatever, and leave it like that. Now here are the extra options. You see, that's more of a, you can see it has a more of a profound effect in the image. If we go back to this normal mode, you can see how it kind of makes things a little bit softer coming in. That's fine too. In combination with this, these two things are good. One thing you have to worry about is that this has to be a very small number on the first one. If you start moving it in, you start moving it in from the sides, so you see the right side starts changing. If we go up, it's like reductions on the edges, because sometimes there's nothing on the edges and you want that to be more like the world, normal 3D. So, but that's up to you. I recommend setting it to something low so it's not visible and it does affect more things in the scene. Alright, hopefully that's enough for adjusting the weapon adjustment. It's a bunch of different options. Oh yeah, and this one right here, if you max that out, it just means that if you look down, you see how it turns black, and you look up, it basically it makes it return to normal. Sometimes weapons get pushed in when you're looking down at things for some reason, and this will kind of push it out. So just for now, you can just ignore that because that's not really necessary. Alright, I'm going to actually, since I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to reduce this by a lot. I'm removing this guy and keeping that like that, and I'm just going to check in 3D really quick, see how it looks. Go here, makes it to use the anaglyph mode, check, and it looks good to me. I mean, there's some warping near the camera, as you can tell. It's like normal, then it warps out. If we disable that, it would be mostly like the method we had before, and it should be less of a warp, but it depends on you, right? If I do it how I had it before, it was like that, so it kind of pushes the world to be mostly normal until you get to the weapon gun, open hand. And when you're playing, it's really not noticeable unless you really gets like, even against the wall, it's hard to notice. It's just on very narrow, straight objects where you have to like really put your camera in there to see. Also, and you can see if you are wearing glasses, if I do max this out, it returns to normal automatically, like when you look down and stuff. And it's all fully adjustable however you like. And it's going to return things to normal, because this is what I assume would be the best settings for this. I may adjust a little bit, but I'm actually pretty happy with this. Alright, now let's get back to the game. As you can tell, there's minimal distortion issues because we turned off chromatic reverberation, and we increased the quality of the different effects. So now let's just play until we see there's another weapon. I don't think there's gonna be one in this game. Ooh. I think this game is all about speed, maybe? Oh, I went... Oh, oh yeah, that's one thing to notice. If you do have the reshape menu and you click outside of it, you may have to want to click out of it and then oh, drops hearts. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't see any other weapon. Maybe next level, but yeah, most things should work properly, so we're pretty good, I believe. Oh, can't disturb that. In other games, you know you're gonna get other weapons, but in this one, I'm not too sure. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, you can kind of do the same thing that you do in what is that, Unreal Tournament, where you shoot that one blast. You see, we are pretty good here. We see what's going on with the menus. The hands don't pop out too much, but they do pop out a little bit. That's allowed basically. Yeah, even the weapon pops out a little tiny bit, and everything seems to be correct in the foreground. There's some distortions just because of that, but I really can't do much about that unless we look for the menu and make it 2D. Let's close that. But mostly in games, it's pretty good. All right, I guess that's the guide for one aspect of the image, or one aspect of the adjusting for weapons. Uh, now, not every game this is not optimal for every game, but the next guide that we're gonna have is gonna be using the weapon profile. So let's quit.